Funny, funny, funny people, aren't we? People are funny. As soon as we get what we want, we do not want it anymore. It's such a shame. And today I wanted to talk about long-term vision. I wanted to talk about sacrifice. I wanted to talk about putting in the work that others will not put in to become successful. How the successful among us delay gratification. The successful among us bargain with the future. Jordan Peterson. As you ask yourself, what good can I do in this world? What can I sacrifice in this moment to make the future better? The answer becomes increasingly more precise and simultaneously broader. What is the greatest possible sacrifice for the greatest possible good? In this talk, he talks about how the world reveals itself to us through our template of values. If you don't see what you want, it may be time to reassess your values. And he says, it's up to you to sacrifice who you are to become the person who you could be. And the main thing that holds us back are the things that we enjoy the most. To build a life that is worth living, according to Jordan B. Peterson, Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, you need a plan. You need to take care of yourself as though you're somebody that you actually care for, and build a plan for a life for that person. And give yourself a reason why, a reason that you will justify in your mind the sacrifices that it will take to build the life that you want. Have a vision of the future that would justify the sacrifice for you, including a vision for your relationship, friends, children, family, job/career, mental health, all the good things. Now, what a lot of us do, we will not sacrifice the moment for the future. We seek instant gratification, short-term, superficial pleasures at the cost of the long-term fulfillment. Now, some people will put the future ahead of the present, and when they make decisions, they make them to make the future better, not to enjoy the moment that they're in at the moment. And considering that we make 35,000 decisions every single day, each one of those decisions either make your life easier or harder. And when you make those decisions, they've got second and third and fourth order consequences that you can't see, you don't know. It's a domino effect, the long-term impact of all those actions combined. Plus then you build habits, bad habits, and they compound. And you can see where this goes. Now, some examples is, for instance, I smoke. Therefore, it's much easier to justify why I don't exercise, and my diet's not great, and all the other things that come with being an unhealthy guy, being labelled as, if you're a smoker, you don't really care about your health, do you? But if you stop smoking, you might go exercise more, you might look at your diet, all the good stuff. So it's a second and third or fourth order consequences as well of your actions. For instance, if somebody asks me, do you want to come out for a drink on Friday? That means I'm not working on my plans and my goals on Friday, but then Saturday I'm probably hungover, so I'm not working on my work that I should be doing for my customer. And then my customer's not happy with me, so he doesn't refer a friend to my business. Prospect 27, pay monthly website, sponsors of the Pit Village podcast. He doesn't refer his friend to me because I went out and got drunk. Now I can't do his work on time because I'm hungover. And there we go. And then when you take into consideration the habits that you're forming and how they make your life easier, they say that good habits are hard to build, easy to live with. Bad habits, easy to build, hard to live with. It doesn't take a genius, does it? But the problem comes in how we're set up. Quite often we will set ourselves an aim. Once we've achieved the aim, we self-destruct. Simply because we put so much stature on getting to this aim that when we actually get there, and as life is not completely fulfilled, we're lost. Because where do we go from there? We've achieved our goal. The vision, the dream that we had in our head is now reality. And now what? You're not happy at all times. You've still got problems. Still got health issues. Still got other areas of your life that needs to be fixed. You're not the perfect person. You're never going to be the perfect person. And what? So this is the point today. It's about sacrifice. Really, deep down, this is about sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice? And why? Why would you sacrifice it? For what? What are you looking for in the future? Have you got a vision of the future that is better than today? That may help. But you need to know why. When you do any research into building a vision, setting goals, achieving your dreams, beyond the smart goals and business planning and all the logical stuff you can do in your head, emotionally, for you to go out and get there, get what you want, you need to have a high level of desire. You need a little bit of a hell to run away from. Well, I don't want to be in this position that much that I'm going to put my life on the line. I will die before I go back to that situation I was in before. So I've got to work today. It don't matter if I'm bored. It don't matter if I don't like it. But what you got to watch out for is setting yourself a vision that you can achieve within 1 or 2 years and not really knowing what you're going to do after that. Not really knowing what you're going to do after that. And this is where goal setting and creating a vision and working towards it becomes a skill, because once you've worked towards a vision and you've achieved your goal, put it into reality, achieved it, achieve the daily targets every day that it takes to, for instance, I want 100 people to pay me £30 a month. I called that many people that it were inevitable that it were going to happen one day. Okay, I got there. Now I've opened a podcast. I'm questioning why. Why? Why can I not just grow the business that I've got? Well, those are my issues. Have I got a scalable business? Could I get to hundreds of thousands of pounds with this company? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think I can. So I've had to sit back. I've had to reassess. And now I've had to utilise a skill that got me here in the first place, but also reconsider the fact that, well, if I've set this goal, I've achieved it, I need a 10-year goal. Really, I need a 10-year goal. Because I can't get motivated for another year and then have to reassess again where I'm going. So what could a 10-year goal be? For me, it's to be top 3% of an industry. So I need to go out there now and recognise that, okay, you can get, in 1 year, you can create a business that pays you £20,000 in residual income on a retained customer base. You can do that. But what I can't do is earn £1 million, because I haven't got the skills. I have not mastered a skill in order to go out into the market and charge that much money. So, sit back, master a skill, think about where I am, assess, and think. This is what it's about, giving ourselves time to think about really what we want and why we want it, because our why will drive us more than anything. And like I said, any research you do into this, building a vision and working towards it, you will see that your why should come before anything. You'll probably stumble upon a book called Start With Why. Great read. Simon Sinek. And he says that all great organizations and leaders know their why. Very few companies know why they do something. They all know what they do. Some know how they do it, but very few know why they do it. And your Steve Jobs and all these big people who wanted to change the world and got people around them to build a vision that nobody else could see, an iPhone, phone, music player, internet, all in one. There you go. Call it a smartphone. Like, what? Where are we 10 years, 20 years later? Whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be, we need to know our why. Because if not, we are not going to sacrifice, and we're not going to put in the time, the hard work, the dedication, the late nights, financial struggle, saying no to your friends when they ask you to do something, losing relationships, all the sacrifices it takes to achieve what you want to achieve, deep down what you know you want to achieve, what you'll be happy to do, what you'll be happy to get up in the morning to do. You can be doing that if you want. That's how you could utilize your time if you want. If you want it bad enough, is the desire there? If not, you've got to ask yourself why. Again, it always comes back down to the why. Are you too comfortable at the moment? Is it things too easy? And do you want things easy? Don't trick yourself and think, I want to do this and I want £100,000 a year and I want to have a business and I want to be doing that. If you wanted to be doing that, you'd be doing it. And there's no if, buts or maybes. There's no logistics that get in the way. There's no reasons why you can't. And those are just your logical reasoning in your head as to why you're not going out there and getting it. Basically, it's your justification to yourself as to why you're not putting in the work to achieve your dreams and sacrificing the time with your family, with your friends, with all that stuff. You cannot have the best of both worlds. This is what it comes down to. Are you willing to sacrifice who you are and what you have at the moment for who you could become and what you actually want in life? That's it, and that's how we'll end it. It's a Pit Village podcast, as always, sponsored by Prospect 27. It's 5:30, 22nd of March. I'm going to get this out by 6:30. So let me get on with it. Let me get it uploaded. Let me get it online. And we'll be back tomorrow. Marathon March. One every day. Pit Village podcast. If you do want to be interviewed by us, that'd be great. It's interviews@pitvillagepodcast.co.uk. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye.